Hi guys, I just wanted to start a vlog because I feel like I've learned a lot so far about what's been going on with me recently, so hopefully it can help someone out there. Um, so for me, I grew up in the US and I'd always been living in the Bay Area most of my life, and I decided to move to Taiwan briefly, and I didn't really realize what it was that made me want to come out here. Originally, I came out here for 3 months before I started grad school to just explore and to, get closer to the country where my parents were from. And I just fell in love with the culture here, how everyone was just so friendly and hospitable. I went to grad school after those 3 months. Before, I was also here exploring music, and I just loved it so much. And part of me wanted to stay here and kind of continue to work on it and see where things could go. I'd already accepted an offer to go to grad school. Something about the experience just wasn't completely there for me at the time. Don't get me wrong, it's a great school, but at the same time, I felt like something was missing, and I realized something kept pulling me back to come back to Taiwan. So after graduation, I came back here, and the more that I'm here, the more I'm understanding why I decided, why it was such a calling for me to come back. It was a strong feeling, and part of it, I think, has to do with the fact that I wasn't able to really listen to my heart and really focus on what I really wanted versus what my parents wanted for me. And it was a trend that kind of happened in undergrad as well as after. And I think it just over time, I didn't realize that my heart was yearning for something different. And for the longest time, I'd been focusing on what my parents wanted for me, and I got a little bit confused along the way, I think, and I kept going down that path of something that was more like what they wanted, and didn't really focus on what I truly, really wanted for myself. And I think me coming out here and living in a different environment was actually really important for me to have a different kind of the distance basically and the space away from the community that I grew up in with expectations of what is meant to be for you in that society. Coming out here, I felt like it was just a whole different way of living. And I just think that this kind of experience for me has been really, really helpful for me to figure out what I really value, and also um, how important I think it is to go out of your comfort zone and to go to a place that's different from where you grew up, and to kind of have that experience of learning about yourself. And because once you're out of that comfort zone, once you're out of that environment and that community of, what you've grown up in, you're really able to see who you are without, all the all the things that you've grown up in, or grown up with learning about. That's who you should be once you're out here on your own in a different place. You can really broaden your perspective and also learn about who you are and see yourself more clearly at your core. I think everyone who has an opportunity to go, if you get that opportunity, take it as much as possible, because I think the more you're able to learn about different cultures, the more you're able to get outside of your comfort zone and to go to a place on your own and to really see yourself for who you are. That is going to be so valuable to finding out, who you are. Broaden your perspective and just learning about more about who you are at the core. I think that's really important. I remember going to India for work at one point in time, and that was the first time I was gone for at least 2.5 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I think. And I was there on my own, and just being on such a different environment, learning about a different culture, the lifestyle of a different, just a whole different culture, and being there on my own, I remember seeing myself more clearly. I was able to really be like, wow, this is who I am. This is who I am in an environment where no one knows who I am, in a whole different place. That for me was just an amazing and priceless experience. I think everyone should have. I think it's really, really cool. I didn't expect that going there to actually have that kind of experience, but I did. And I think, after that, I'm like, the more I can, go abroad and see different places and immerse myself in different environments and cultures, the better off I will be and the more self aware I will be. And I think that will translate to also, learning about other things about yourself once you're really trying to get to the core of, your values and who you are, and hopefully translate to your goals and what you want to do in life. So yeah, that's my quick spiel. Not really quick, but my spiel on so far why I think doing something like this is really helpful. Thanks for watching.